So, hello. Today I'm super excited to be talking to Sylvia Martin, who is a coach, a colleague, and I'm super excited and I know that lots of our colleagues are going to be super excited as well because Sylvia is the person we reach out to when we're stuck with a client. So, hello, I'm Theodora Bogiou and I'm a mindset coach and a teen coach. And today I'm talking to Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome.
Thank you, Theodora. And it is a gift to be here. And I thank the universe for this connection and this opportunity for you and I to come to share and what we agreed upon. So everybody knows the background of this beautiful adventure is Theodora and I do the same work. And we came together because Theodora, like a lot of my colleagues, reach out to me and they would really like clarity in specific areas. Mm-hmm. And Theodora and I come together and we share. And sometimes at the end of a conversation, we say to each other, wow, we need to do this so that our colleagues, and most importantly, the people that we work with and the people that we love and the world can see this real interaction with things that come up in life. And that's why we're here. So I hope everyone enjoys this podcast. We plan on doing this podcast once a week.
Once a week.
So Thank you, Theodora, for agreeing. On a soul level, we made this contract a long time ago. And today, I don't know about you, but I'm like, yes, we did
I'm super excited. Oh, yes, this is happening. Yeah. And it's going to be a lot of podcasts and it's going to be on conversation and topics that just come up or on topics that our fellow coaches are going to be commenting on. So I'm sure you are going to be on top of everything over the next days.
Awesome.
Over the next
Sometimes we will lead this podcast with questions that I receive in my inbox during the week, and I am unable to respond to every single one. And this was the perfect scenario for the part of inside of me that really wants to share the gifts that I received. And it came from years of experience and more so years of working with amazing teachers. And most importantly for me, listening to God.
Mm-hmm. And when coaches reach out to you, what happens? They realize what?
We belong, there's many forms that I belong to. And in a lot of the forms, it's because they keep repeating the same old things. Mm-hmm. And when I became certified as a master teacher in yoga, one of the things that really spoke to me to help me at that time was this kind of phrase that you see in the world, looping thoughts, looping things, right? So everybody sees it and it's just repeating the same old, same old. So they come to me because they are doing that. I mean, they work in sabotage, they work in confidence, they work in anger, and they keep repeating it in their own life. And the number one comment I receive from working with colleagues or the groups that I receive and doing thousands of discovery calls is that they know better. Because we do. Listen, this is the beautiful part of what I'm doing with Theodora, is we have everything we need inside. And what I have inside of me is very different than what's inside of Theodora. Theodora wants to inspire the generation of teens, right?
I am.
There, that's it. I mean, that's that simple. We as humans, when we're tuned in, tapped in, turned on to listening to those soul messages, I tell my clients and I tell colleagues and I tell everybody that speaks to me, it's like sitting at top of a slide and you're that little girl or that little boy and you want to just let go and just trust.
Mm-hmm.
You know, mom's at the bottom or dad's at the bottom to catch me. No, just go.
Slide.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we all do have this toolkit, but we need to hone those skills and we need to practice first with ourselves and then with our clients, of course. And that's how we can help them. But first we need to do the work with ourselves. Right?
And I'm going to rephrase that for you, Theodora, so that you can learn as well. That was the way I used to go into it. I got to work on myself. That's the last thing we need to do.
Oh.
What you need to practice.
Can you elaborate on that?
Oh, you need to stop and listen. The second number one question I receive from colleagues is, I have a great life. Everything's going good. I'm so excited about everything. And my family, my kids, it's a mess. What do I do for my kids? And every mom, dad that watches this knows that all we want, I know it's the reason I came to learning hypnotherapy. So the lesson under that is do nothing. Don't work hard to figure it out. Don't practice hard. Just listen and trust.
And trust.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
great. And I made an acronym. I know I shared it with you, Theodora. Trust stands for, and this came to me, by the way, in a fellowship that I did with colleagues around the world in a meditation. Nothing better for Sylvia to hear. So I'm in a meditation, we're all sharing, and the word trust. What does trust mean to you? You know what came for me? Truly relying upon soul timing.
Okay, that's a perfect mantra. You can start your day with that every day.
Oh, that was 20, and that was 1996. 1996 when I got that. And I didn't get it. I got it, but I didn't get it. Two different things, right?
Yeah.
What the heck is truly relying upon spiritual timing?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
So first you had the words and then you had the realization. Absolutely.
Still do. I'm still a student just like you.
Yeah. So we first have the words, first we have the knowledge, and then we have the experience. And
if we're really, really good, we listen.
Okay, that's lovely. That's lovely. And what do you usually share with other coaches, with colleagues?
So just to cultivate that space of trust and really listen. And I know everybody says this, every single healer, that awareness, you know? So it's almost like Sylvia beamed me up and I'm watching what I'm doing, what I'm saying, which is I know it's why I became a language specialist, because what you say, I mean, we know, right? I said to my son just this past month, he was joking. I said, your brain doesn't know the difference when you joke. So be very conscious. And everybody knows that.
Do we?
Oh, everybody does. It's the listening. So if anybody's here, that's one of the things. They come to me, like the colleagues, they want to know little simple steps. And what we do in the session and when I work with clients, whether it's in a group format or it's in an individual session, is we just go in and down, and it's so easy. That's why hypnosis speaks to my soul, because what I did for 20 years was the cognitive behavioral therapy, which was talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
To get you in and down. It worked. I mean, it was phenomenal. And it gave me all of the skills that I have that I share with my clients. Now, hypnosis is the gateway. It's almost like you're standing at a dam, you lift it up and boom, everything that you need to get. If you're really good, and I know that when you're really good, you take one core fracture, one part of Theodora that needs that shining light to come in and get you to that place. And I've worked with you, and I've seen this with many colleagues, that one thing is like,
yeah. Yes. And this is
and
the point of every
right,
session,
right,
to reach this aha moment.
Yes.
And then everything is revealed just in front of you.
And your core fracture is different than mine.
Yeah.
So now you're open, you trust yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know without a shadow of a doubt that you're here to make a difference. You said, I am. And we all know that beautiful saying, what follows I am follows you.
Exactly.
So I am making a difference with the teens that come into my world. I am making a difference for the best possible. It's just keep refining it. I'm still learning. I still,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And even the clients, every time they talk to you, they see a different perspective of themselves. And they just need a coach to be able to see from a different perspective. But they see it. You just show them what to see, and they see it, right? You show them where to look at.
Yes, they show me.
Mm-hmm.
So whether, and this is the beautiful part, because I'm doing soul parenting. It's a 7-week, 12 people. So there's all kinds of reasons why it's set up that way. I don't question it. I would love to do 60 people.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to do 100 people. It's 12. And there's a reason for that. So I get Sylvia's ego out of the way and I surrender. And
Would you like to share the reason?
The reason is because those 12 people that show up not only learned from myself, what they share is exactly what the 12 other people need. So it's like what I was trained. It's like the 12 disciples coming to the Last Supper.
Yeah.
Trust.
And everybody's holding a different mirror of us.
Yes. And you get, like, if you work with me one-on-one, it's like you get that one core fracture, boom, we do it right.
Yeah.
12. And I do 7 weeks because I work 7 generations back. That's a whole other podcast. 7 is incredibly, it's the female cycle. It's the cycle of regeneration. Mm-hmm. I didn't design that. So 7 weeks. 7, there's a technique, 7 seconds, 7 minutes, 7 hours, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Slate is clean. Voila.
This is for
so it's not, yeah, it's not Sylvia. I rephrase that. This and what I do was a gift that I received. And the more I listen mm-hmm. and trust, the better this playgrounds, this journey, this adventure, whatever you want to call it, the better it is. Mm-hmm. I meet people like you. It's amazing.
All the time. All the time.
Great. I mean, come on.
We're so lucky. We're so lucky to have met you. Yeah. Thank
Well,
you.
thank you, Theodora. I feel the same way every single time I meet with a client or a group of people in a class.
Mhm.
The one that I'm opening, I open it. The ones that come in are the ones that I see them. They're like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, clicking those red heels and just, woo.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we learn at the same time through our clients.
You're beautiful. See how smart you are?
Yeah. This is how we learn as well. And this is how we improve and get better. And we can project those mirrors to the next client because we get more experienced and we can navigate better when we do the coaching with them. Yeah. That's why we
Beautiful.
need those podcasts. All right. So, okay. When is the next podcast, Sylvia?
So we're going to do this every Wednesday, every Thursday at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And, eventually Theodora and I may get to a space where this is a live podcast. And, I just received an inbox. I didn't get it. I didn't get any scenes, Sylvia. What do I do? That's the message in the bottom of my screen from one of my colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
Do nothing.
Where are you from, Sylvia? Where do you live?
I live in Maine, USA, and I get to meet people all over the world. It's so exciting.
It's so exciting. Yeah. And you get to work with all those people. And I'm from Greece, but we still have met and we've closed this space. We have connected. Yeah. All right. So, up to next week.
I look forward to sharing with you,
Look
and I'm
forward.
so excited for this adventure, Theodora. So thank you.
Thank you too, Sylvia. See you next week.
Make today great.
I will.
Okay.